I'm moving on. We've had an evaluation for one-on-one. Now it's time for me to call my team for them to report on the way they have seen the meeting, either from drama aspect or from our counter perspective or timing. So to start with, I would like to call on the grammarian for tonight, Susan.
I wrote things so small that I probably have to have a magnifying glass to see what I wrote. Toastmaster Ola, you said something that is very vivid, and I love it. You said Toastmaster is not just developing public speakers, but leaders. I love it. Very good. Because we're not just here to just learn how to speak. We are developing into a leadership role. And also he said challenge her to be a better speaker. I like the way you express that, to challenge someone to be a better speaker, because we need that challenge. Like standing up here is a challenge. So it is a good idea. Camille as a speaker. I love the way you said, when you were talking about the navigator, my little box right there, you said the best tool that has not been used. Makes you think, wow, the best tool, but it has not been used. What a waste. So here I am, I'm thinking, wow, what have I missed? I better pay attention. And she said, this is a very important step that everybody is missing. Ooh, that's powerful. It's a powerful expression. Now, something that we can improve on, she can improve on, is she was saying online and stuff. Stuff is probably a colloquial or a slang, so we might not want to put too much of those in our speech. But rather, you can say online, that's it. And other things like until they improve it more and more. Maybe we can say improve gradually, until it improves gradually. That might be a better way of saying it. Abby, I always love his speech because he's so creative. And he's also has so much vivid language, vivid statements. I could have written, on and on and on, but I only can catch a few because I couldn't write that fast. He said, kick off your potential. That's where you kick off your potential using that 2-1-2. So I remember that, 2-1-2, that's when the water boils. We were living in Colorado at one point, and the water never boiled. I mean, not never boiled, but it's just like you sit there and wait and wait and wait. It just does not boil. Because if you know, Colorado is very, very thin oxygen. When we bake cake, it does not rise until you put some more flour into it. And I might learn that later on. But anyway, when you live in Colorado, make sure that you sit there forever till the water boils. Give yourself, let us see. Okay, and he said, give your worst here. I like it, because if you can give your worst here, you will be the best out there. Wonderful, thank you so much for that encouragement. And also he says, spice things up. Spice things up a little bit, spice things up. I like it. And Latanya, and she said, jazz, so relaxing, I need it. And I was sitting there, I was like, yes, I need it too. So it's very, it's affecting how I feel. She said, jazz, oh, it's very relaxing. By the way, I love Uber and Lyft. I did use that once, and I was like, where have I been? This is great. I don't need to drive my car. All right, next one is Tushil. Tushil said, we are the conductor of our life. Wonderful, I love that phrase. I love that phrase. Because we are the conductor. Whether you're singing the song sadly or singing the song happy, actually you are the conductor. You decide what song are you going to sing. Anthony, really faster. You position yourself in an intro. You position yourself. Very good. Package your story in a story. Even great speaker can have problems. Thank you so much. These are wonderful things that I have learned tonight.
Thank you, Susan. Next is our art counter. Pastor.
Today, I have learned again that there is need to build stamina and to be audacious if you have to make public speech. And this has been acquired by the Toastmasters here. Most of the ums, as, and the ands, or the filler words that have been used, have actually been used by the visitors today. The summary of my report here is that compared to my last visit here maybe a year ago or sometime last year to today, there has been a great improvement in the use of filler words by this group. The only word that seems to be recurrent is so. So we need to find a way to knock it out from our filler words. That's the one that seems to be recurrent, used by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 people have used that word today. That's the other word. Otherwise, you have performed very well. We've used as, we're only 7, ums, we're only 9, mainly by visitors who are amongst us. And that's why I would tell the visitors to try and enlist into this group to develop their stamina and their audacity in public speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Basil. This is one of the shortest art counters report I've seen. You've spared us the agony or the listening of the numbers 5, 10, 7. Thank you, Basil. Moving on is the timer. Melissa?
Thank you. Today I am the timer's log. I do need a little bit of help from everyone. Do I say everybody's name and then their time?
Sure.
I do? Okay. Okay, so speaker number 1, Camille Morales. She had 12 minutes to 21 minutes to speak, and she used 21 minutes and 34 seconds. For our table topic speakers, LaTanya, she used 2 minutes and 15 seconds. The second speaker was used 1 minute and 46 seconds. Camille, you used 56 seconds. Jessica, you used 1 minute and 59 seconds. Sanji used 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Basil, 2 minutes and 29 seconds. I was biting my nails on that one. I was like, is he going to get kicked? And then Susan used 2 minutes and 29 seconds. For speech evaluators, we had Anthony Alley, who spoke for 3 minutes and 28 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa. And now it's my own time to evaluate everything and anything about the meeting. The meeting started on time. In as much as when I look around, most of our members are not in attendance tonight. But still, there was no dull moment. And I think that's a good thing, that we could feel in even when members are not around. Secondly, I could see that at the beginning of the meeting, almost all the rows were filled, even when we had last-minute changes. We were able to have them filled and we were able to move on. So that's a very good one. And then the presentation, we had only one speech, and we were able to move between prepared speech and impromptu speech. So we're able to gain the time we would have lost in prepared speech and impromptu speech. And thank you, Abby, for the new dimension. We are really going digital, and it's now becoming more real. Thank you. So, overall, tonight's meeting has been a good one. And again, I need to thank Ola for that short presentation, reminding us of what today is. A lot of us maybe woke up this morning, you remember September 11. I have a friend whose birthday is actually September